What's up guys, it's Jochen aka Leyodemus here and welcome to episode 2 of Versus 5. In this series, me and football manager Maniac go head to head because we want to see who can score the most points with STANDARD Liège in one season in Belgium. Little side note, we cannot do any transfers. Let's go. Okay guys, here we go for episode number 2, but as always, if you like the video, feel free to give me a thumbs up, and if this is the kind of content you are looking for, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel, whack on that notification button, so you won't have to miss a single future video that gets dropped. So if you have seen the first episode that Football Manager Maniac put out on YouTube, if you haven't, go to his channel and check it out. He's an awesome guy, awesome content creator. Thank me later. But if you have seen that episode as I have, it was quite worrying because he took off like a rocket, man. I think he beat his opponent like what, 4-0 in that first game? Yeah, but let's just say it like it is. We have also done awesome so far. Let me tell you why. The last time you were here was of course the first game of the season against Cercle Brugge. We won that 2-1. But I think we can all agree on the fact that I was not convinced. I mean, come on. We have kind of redeemed ourselves the game after that against AWESOME, who are one of the better teams in Belgium. But then, man, the struggle became very real. We have had 4 draws in a row, and to top it off, we got immediately kicked out of the Euro Cup by losing the away game against CSKA Sofia in Bulgaria. I mean, I say away game, but it was only one game, so it was do or die for us. We kinda died. That was also the point where I thought, you know what, it is time for a change, man, because this tactic that I was using, it simply wasn't working. In all fairness, the Sofia game was the first game that I actually used my new tactic. I will get back to that later, but just know that the match stats kind of convinced me to give it an honest chance because we did lose that game. But if you look at the match stats, we kind of dominated. Possession is a little bit more for us. We have more corners, we have more XG, double, and the double shots on target. So I know we got kicked out of the Euro Cup, but nonetheless, I was willing to give this tactic a fair chance. And boy oh boy am I lucky that I did, because the next game at home against KRC Genk, who are one of the absolute top teams in Belgium, I mean, this happened. Kind of the opposite story. It was quite an even game, although our XG is somewhat higher because we have of course scored 4 goals. 10 shots on target, 4 goals, 9 shots on target for Genk, 0 goals. These are my kind of match stats, man. So that was the actual point that I decided to keep playing that tactic, and as you can see, literally we have conceded 1 goal in 5 games and we have scored, math is hard but I'm gonna try, 12 goals. So that kind of tells me, including a win by the way, which is probably the hardest game of the season away at Club Brugge, 1-0, same tactic. We were kind of the underdog and we totally fulfilled that role, but nonetheless we have scored in the 92nd minute in extra time the goal that we needed, and we have beaten them at their place 1-0. Today, however, I'm not saying we have a tough game ahead of us, but away at Beerschot is one of those games in the Belgian competition that everyone dreads. So I am really eager to see how we are going to do against them. But first, let's have a look at the league table. As you might have spotted by now, we have not lost a single league game, so that is why we are of course joined top of the table with favorites to win it all, Club Brugge. Ostende is in real close pursuit with 1 point behind us, but of course we do have a game in hand on them. Our opponents of today, Beerschot, are in 5th position, which is better than what I would expect from that club, no offense, but also mainly because Anderlecht, Genk and especially AWESOME are massively underperforming. Because Ghent, I mean, come on, they have 13 points, which is like half of our point total. It's insane. But hey, this is where we are at this point. I am really curious to see where Football Manager Maniac is at. I mean, since we haven't lost a single game, did I mention that already? I probably did. And here it is, the new tactic. Well, let me start at the beginning. I showed you in the first episode that we were using two tactical systems. Standard 1.0, which was the asymmetrical system, which kind of looks, if I do a quick pick, like this with these players. Didn't really, I don't know, man. I couldn't quite get this tactic going, so I don't even know what the exact problem was. I even tried implementing a wide playmaker to no avail, so I kind of dropped this pretty quick, and then I switched to the Certitudo tactic, which I use at Stuttgart. But also, same story, I couldn't really make it work at Standard, so something had to be done, as I told you, after those, what was it, 4 draws and a loss? It was quite obvious that it was time for a change. And that change, my friends, is here. Standard 2.0, I know, an amazingly original name, thank you. And I think the tactic in itself is quite obvious. We are totally using the center of the pitch as much as we can to focus our play. We have 2 fullbacks on a supporting duty. We have 2 normal central defenders on a defending duty or defensive role, if you will. We also have 2 very defensive-minded midfielders, which is a deep-lying playmaker and a central midfielder. And then I think the biggest threat for the opponent in this tactic is, of course, our trio of number 10s. In the middle, we have one trequartista, who I admit I am not using a lot or have not used a lot in any Football Manager so far. But to be fair, Mehdi Karsala is, I mean, if there is one player who is good at a trequartista role, it's this guy. First touch 16, dribbling 16, technique 16, flair 18. So yeah, he was kind of the, how should I call it, the trigger to start using those 3 attacking midfielders. And he is in the middle of it all. Because on both sides of that trequartista we have a shadow striker. Of course an attacking role. And the one maybe little special tweak is that I've set them also to stay wider. So my intention, if you will, is that they kind of do this. Instead of just going forward, because then we would have an overload of attacking players in the striker position, if you will, and also an overload of defenders marking them. So I want to kind of create some space, maybe for the target man or for Karsala, the trequartista, just by having them do a little bit of the outside movement that I'm hoping to get with this stay wider instruction. I guess that's pretty much it, man. It's not a lot that I have set up. These are all default instructions that they have. The stay wider I covered. The trequartista I simply gave more direct passes because Karsala is so good in his first touch and his dribbling and whatnot and his passing. And also the shoot more often instruction. I'm guessing these guys are all default, and the only thing I also did was to give my fullbacks the instruction to aim their crosses at the target man, because Avenatti and or Ulare are like 6'5" and 6'6". So I think you could, it's a good thing to aim your crosses at those giants. That was all I really wanted to show you, so without further ado, let's dive into the Beerschot game. Tactical meeting. I'm not going to change the formation, much shorter passing, we could do that. Let's do it. And let's also apply these opposition instructions. Team selection, and we have pretty much seen this in the previous screen. I don't think we have any surprises, although I did not mention that. If I do a quick stop at our, let's go back, medical center. Yeah, we have one very important injury, and Mr. Maxime Lestien, one of our best players, and especially also one who can awesomely play in the trequartista role. He has been injured since the 12th of September, which is now almost 2 months ago, and he will be injured for another 3 to 6 weeks. So even without him, we did very awesome. But if he is back and fit again, man, we are doing so much damage in those 3 attacking midfielder positions, you don't even want to know. But at this moment in time, he will not be joining us because this is the squad to go out there and face Beerschot. Baudard in goal, Gavory, Leifis, Van Heusden and Fay as our back 4, Bastien and Semiro in midfield. Our attacking midfielder triangle, well, not even a triangle, a trio of Silvestre, Carcela and Amala, and target man Avenatti. Wow, this has been a while. Only green on this screen. Damn, I like it. That's a good start, man. It's getting me hopeful and pumped up for this game. Let's look at the Beerschot squad. Same story as last time. I probably will not know that many players, if any. What does it say here? Always marked tightly. Okay. Let's have a quick look. Suzuki, I think I know him. But that's literally it, man. I apologize to all my Belgian viewers, but I don't care a single rat's ass about Belgian football, to be honest. Dressing room. Let's go with this one. Let's pump our fists and say the media have given you a lot of credit lately, so go out there and put on a worthy display. Tunnel interview. How important has the strong team spirit at Standard been to picking up form? Life is more fun when everyone's happy. Your team are among the possession leaders in the Pro League A, while Beerschot are not. Well, if they park the bus, are you prepared for the task of breaking them down? Well, Rosario, you know me too well. We are ready, we know what we're up against, and we are confident that we can win. Boom, here we are at Beerschot near Antwerp. Let's go, man. First highlight after like 30 seconds, a throw in for Beerschot. There he is, Suzuki. I think he was at Genk, but I'm not even sure. That's why I think I know him. But we will find out. Oh, sweet mother of God, and an awesome save by our goalkeeper. Wow. What a mistake, man. Corner kick now for Beerschot. He is wide open. Ooh, this is not a good start. Goal kick for Baudard. Come on, man. To our target man, but he loses. I think it was our target man. He loses the header. There he is, Avenatti. That was not our target man a minute ago. Fay again now with the ball. Avenatti again to Fay. Can he cross it? He drops back real deep, maybe even too deep for a target man, but hey. Van Heusden, long highlight. I'm not liking this. Don't lose the ball. For the love of humanity, don't lose it. Awesome, awesome football. Come on, Gavory. A lot of space. Silvestre back to Gavory. Cross it, man. A lot of peeps in front of goal. Target man alert. Mr. Avenatti with his 5th goal of the season. By the way, if you have seen Football Manager Maniac's video, you might have seen that he has another striker, Klose, at his club. Well, at his Standard, to say it like that. That is because I already started my save pre-FM update, and he started his post-update. So that is the only player we have different. I still have Avenatti. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I didn't set up set piece instructions. Uh-oh. I will continue my story. That's offside, ref. Okay. So we still have Avenatti, but after the update, he is loaned out. And Football Manager Maniac has loaned out Avenatti and has Klose instead. They are two very similar players, so it doesn't really matter, but just so you know and are not too confused, let's shout a praise, shall we? Because we are doing quite okay, although we can't really say we are the dominant team, but it doesn't matter. We have reached, I think, halftime with a 1-0 lead. There we go. Wow. XG score? Yeah. Dressing room, pump fists, and let's go for the exact same thing. A lot of credit from the media. Come on. Start second half. First highlight, a throw in for Cavalry on the left side of the pitch. Long throw. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Long throw alert. Did I set up the set pieces? Because the long throws I don't think will be there by default. Yeah, I'll have to check that in a minute or maybe off camera. But this is a mistake, I guess, from the keeper. But I don't mind, man. We are 2-0 up. Praise him again. Come on. And now we are really starting to dominate the game. We have 62% possession. 8 shots versus 5. And let's pause game. You know what? Let's praise him first. Let's first look at this highlight. Another throw in. There he is, our trequartista, Carcela. Come on, matey. Boom. Oh, yes. VAR time. It is VAR time, y'all. Let's have a look at what his decision will be. Oh, we did have it. Was not really clear to me. My bad. But our target man, Avenatti, is taking the penalty. Boom. Of course he misses. But that's okay. It is still 2-0 for us. And I am going to pause game and do a substitution. Let's get... I'm tempted to put on Douye Cup, who actually is our real main striker, but he's not really a target man. I mean, he's not a small guy, but he's not really a target man. But I am going to wait with that. I am, however, going to take Amala off for Balikwisha. Boom. And that'll have to do for now. Confirm sub. Let's play ball. Can I praise him again? Yes, I can. Oh, we think we had an injury, but I subbed him. So that should be okay. A throw in now for Beerschot. Let's pause game. Nicolas Gavri has taken a knock and is indicating that he wants to come off. Okay, I thought I already clicked do it. Let's do that again. Pieter Maat now with the ball for Beerschot. Back to Sanusi. That's a good cross. Wow, hits the post / crossbar. Ooh, that guy is wide open. Kind of pressure, man. Should we go to cautious? I'm going to go to cautious. What happened? Okay, free kick. Highlights over. 10 minutes left. Come on, guys. Let's also do the last substitution. Let's get Simirot off for Ruska. What? Can someone tell me what's happening? Pause game for starters. Why can I not? Do I only have 2 substitutions all of a sudden? Or did we sub an already sub player? I don't know. I'm really confused. Doesn't matter. Okay, let's do it like this then. Let's go. 5 minutes or something left, and I think we are going to win this game. 5 minutes of extra time though, but ba-boom. 2-0, and actually a quite even game, although we have 61% possession. But shots and shots on target wise, yeah. But of course, we were away at Beerschot, so all in all, I am a happy camper. Dressing room, outstretched arms, and let's say, yeah, I'm very happy with the result and the way you guys played. I'm not sure what happened there with the substitution thing, but I guess we will find out in a minute. Do you think Felipe Avenatti's early goal was important? Well, duh. I did. It was a great start. We were all surprised to see Gojko Simirot pop up with a goal. Oh, does he not score a lot? I have no idea. Again, Belgian football. Mi scusi. Don't even know what it said. But hey, let's look at the fan reactions. Decent result, decent match. On to the next one. Gavri is just too good. Okay, let's continue. And now I really want to see what happened. Let's see. I'm still not sure what happened though. Because here it says Pavlovic came on and Balikswisha, damn, came on. I don't know. I'll have a look at that. Who cares? We have won the game. We have won, even more so, 6 matches in a freaking row. That is awesome. I'll do the interview off camera. Let's have a look at our schedule. because me and Football Manager Maniac have been talking. Yes, we do still talk. And the next episode will be February 7th. Well, I mean, in game, of course. Because then I will play the away game at KRC Genk, which is basically 20 kilometers from my actual home. So I am really excited for that game. It is one of the hardest games of the season because I realized that you have now seen a game were we at Cercle Brugge in the first episode? Yep. An away game at Cercle Brugge and an away game at Beerschot, who are not the top teams in Belgium, I know. So that is also why I wanted to show you a real cracker, and I'm pretty sure we are going to have that with the Genk game. So guys, that was all for this video. I really hope you have enjoyed it as much as I have, because I really think it was an awesome win on camera that we had. We are going hard and we are going strong. I'm eager to see how Football Manager Maniac is doing, so come with me after this video. Check out his channel, check out his video, and let's find out together how he is doing. I can't thank you enough for watching. If you liked the video, give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're interested in more content like this. Again, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you very soon.